Thank you, Dr. O'Bannon. You may now be seated. The electors will now take their oaths of office for the 2020 Electoral College. Electors, the oath form can be found in the packet of information on your desk. After the oath has been administered, please fill out the form and leave it on your desk. They will be collected momentarily. I now am honored to present to the electors the Honorable Cleo E. Powell, Justice of the Supreme Court of Virginia, who will administer the oath of office to the electors. Justice Powell.
Good morning. Please stand, raise your right hand, and repeat after me. I state your name. Do solemnly swear or affirm that I will support the Constitution of the United States and the Constitution of the Commonwealth of Virginia, and that I will faithfully and impartially discharge all the duties incumbent upon me as Presidential Elector of the 2020 Electoral College. To the best of my ability. So help me God. Congratulations.
At this time, I appoint as temporary presiding officer of the college the Honorable Ellen J. Scott of Manassas. Elector Scott, if you would, please come to the podium.
Good afternoon, electors. The afternoon of April 9, 1865 at Appomattox Courthouse marked the end of the most divisive era in our nation's history. The healing began in Virginia. Though not perfect and fraught with broken promises, there emerged a people determined to hold America to its espoused values and its constitutional declaration, all men are created equal. 1990, Virginia went on to elect the grandson of enslaved peoples, this nation's first Black governor. In 2008, Virginia voted for the Democratic presidential candidate for the first time in 44 years and helped to elect the first Black president of the United States of America. In 2017, we again elected another great-grandson of the enslaved, our Lieutenant Governor. Today, we find our nation facing a divisiveness the enormity of which makes us shudder. Once again, we in Virginia are at the forefront of the healing, passing liberty-loving legislation in this past session, becoming the 38th state to ratify the Equal Rights Amendment, and recently the first state to pass Breonna's Law. Now, Virginia has helped to elect Joseph Biden and Kamala Harris. Harris, the first woman, the first Black Vice President of the United States. As we exercise our role as electors, let us never forget that we are heeding the words of Lincoln to bind up the nation's wounds. And we are following the admonition of Dr. King. Everyone must decide whether they will walk in the light of creative altruism or in the darkness of destructive selfishness. In these extraordinary times of challenge and controversy, we must care for those who are most impacted by these astonishing health, economic, and social inequities. This will be the ultimate measure of Virginia. I am truly honored to be a 2020 United States presidential elector for the Commonwealth of Virginia and serve as temporary presiding officer. Our first duty is the adoption of the order of business. The order of business has been passed out to all of our electors. And at this time, will electors please adopt the order of business by a voice vote? By a voice vote, all in favor, please, of adopting the order of business as passed out for the 2020 Electoral College, please signify by saying aye. Aye. All opposed, please signify by saying nay. Hearing none, the order of business is accepted. Okay. At this time, in the order of business to elect the president of the 2020 College of Electors, I will now accept nominations from the floor. Are there any nominations from the floor? Elector Montgomery, would you please press the button, the gray, blue, silver button here?
I, Celine Montgomery, from Brunswick County, nominate Chairwoman Susan Swecker to be our president.
Thank you, Elector Montgomery. Do I hear a second? Elector Clear? Thank you, Elector Clear. Elector Swecker, do you accept the nomination?
I, Susan Swecker of Howland County, accept Elector Montgomery's nomination.
Thank you, Elector Swecker. Okay. Are there any other nominations for president of the College of Electors? Hearing no other nominations, I call for a voice vote. All in favor of electing Elector Susan Swecker of Richmond as president of the 2020 College of Electors, please say aye. Aye. All those opposed, please say nay. Hearing none, Elector Susan Swecker of Richmond is unanimously elected our president of the 2020 College of Electors. Congratulations, Susan. Okay. Our next order of business is to, is to elect the secretary of